Hello, welcome to Somerset News Network. The government are fining people for not wearing masks and not socially isolating. Now, I'm not one of these ones that think, oh, the virus is only like the flu, there's no need to worry about it. I've had a couple of my friends that have died of this COVID-19, which is SARS-CoV-2 virus, which is a bioweapon. It was leaked from China. China got it from America. It was developed in America. You know, you've got to get these things right. You know, no one knows how it would handle in the population. There are people in power who want to kill us. They want to reduce the population. They think there's too many people on the planet. Right, that's the first thing. Now, what I'd like to talk about now is the government are fining people for not wearing masks. It was £100, it's now £200. And you can be fined up to £20,000 for repeated offences. Now, what they're going to do is give you an on-the-spot fine, which means you haven't got a mask on, or you're not self-isolating, and the police are going to give you an on-the-spot fine like a parking ticket. Well, if you've got a parking ticket, it means you were parked illegally. And you've got signs up. And if you're a driver and you're on the highway, you enter into a contract. And if you are parked illegal, you are outside that contract. Places where you can park and can't park. Therefore, you can get an on-the-spot fine. If you're in a private car park and get fined for not having a ticket, that is a contract between you and the people that own the car park. Now, on-the-spot fines for social events, for you personally, is a different matter. I have found an Act of Parliament which goes back almost over 300 years. I found an Act of Parliament that's over 300 years old. It's called the Bill of Rights. Yes, we have a Bill of Rights, the one that they told you that we didn't have. What does this Bill of Rights do? Well, the Bill of Rights took the power from the Crown and gave it to Parliament, because James II in 1688 thought he had the divine power of a king. Whatever he said went. So when we had the Glorious Revolution in 1688, we took the power from the Crown and put it in the hands of Parliament, which means it was in the hands of the people because we vote the MPs in. And there was a list. It was a Declaration of Rights to start with. And then the Declaration of Rights became a Bill of Rights as an Act of Parliament. And it's got articles all the way down. They're not clauses. They're articles. And one of them states, I'm going to read this. One of them states, Bill of Rights, 1689, Article 12, that all grants and promises of fines and forfeitures of particular persons before conviction are illegal and void. That's what it says. If the Bill of Rights says that you can't be fined before being convicted, what that means is you can't be fined on the spot. You have to go to court. Either a magistrate's court or Crown's court. In this case, for not wearing a mask, it would be a magistrate's court. Hold up before the beak, as they used to say. you have a right to a defence. Oh, they tell you that if you deny taking the fine, you can appeal and it can go to court. That's not good enough. That's not good enough, because you're being fined before you're being convicted, and you haven't been convicted. You know, this country has fought wars on the principle of innocent until proven guilty. If you've got to defend yourself after you've been found guilty of an offence, which is what an on-the-spot fine does, it surely comes under this part, Article 12 of the Bill of Rights, that it's a fine before you're convicted, and should be, in my opinion, illegal and void. Anyway, I put this argument into the mix because I think MPs should be thinking about it and talking about it, and I've already sent an email off to my MP on this. Last time I tried this, an MP told me, oh, that old thing. Well, the Bill of Rights is what gives you the right of free speech in Parliament, Mr. MP or Mrs. MP. You know, the Acts of Parliament are what they say they are. It's in black and white. It's written down. If we don't uphold the law, which is the Acts of Parliament, and we make laws that are illegal, that is not how our system works. Anyway, I put this in the mix. Talk about it, discuss it underneath. Am I right or am I wrong? I think I'm right. Ian, Somerset News Network, signing off, and good luck.